Okay. First and foremost, we're going to discuss some senior business. All right, so the senior dues covers many of the activities and events your students will participate in. Most of the events occur at school, and they've already had a few, such as a movie night, they had March Madness, they had a game night. And these are events that the students pretty much come up with and they ask for, and then I'll go ahead and I do them and fund them for them. Um, it also covers things that you don't know about, such as expenditures like the graduation programs, the pre-commencement programs, chair rentals, and things of that sort. Anything that I need to make the senior year run smoothly, in particular graduation and pre-commencement, because those are the biggest events that we have. Um, Several packages were offered. As you can see, they're up on the board, and now we have a late fee. If you have paid partial dues or you have not paid dues at all, I would please ask you to pay dues, because this is the only way I'm able to do anything for the senior class. And right now I have a few priorities, um, such as um, graduation programs, the awards and cords for the honors day ceremony. So those are my big two priorities that are coming up soon. Most of the other events have been funded or paid for. So these are things that are coming up. Cap and gown, I do have some students who have not ordered a cap and gown yet. Please, if you have not, please go to herfjones.com and order your cap and gown. Right now, it is $125, and that includes a late fee of $30. The cap and gowns will be issued, they're already delivered to the school. They will be issued on May 1st, 2026, after decision day in the gym. So the cap and gowns are here at the school already. They will be issued by Herb Jones on that date. By request of your children, they wanted Andretti's to be included in their dues. And so I did. And since it is included in their due, there's some other little small things that they're not going to be able to do, such as today's date, which was cap and gown or cap, the second cap decorating. They're not going to be able to do that. But Andretti, the lock-in, it is $110. It is included in your dues. Um, what else? It will take place May 8th in Marietta. Transportation will be provided via a coach bus. There is a fee for the bus because I cannot fund Andretti and the bus using their senior dues. And that $40 fee is due by 4/24/26, and I have received several bus payments already. The itinerary is to depart from Arabia at 11:30 p.m. We arrive to Andretti about 12:15, and then we will depart. They will play all the games and do the go-karts, and we will depart from Andretti about 4:30 a.m. and probably get here close to about 5 or 5:15 a.m. Um, we are also in need of chaperones for this particular activity, because right now I have maybe 150 students scheduled to go to Andretti's, because that's how many full dues that we have paid. And there are more kids who are interested in going to Andretti. So I will need chaperones, and I will have a QR code at the end of the presentation for you to sign up to be a chaperone for Andretti. Um, But again, this is something that your kids really wanted. They were adamant about having Andretti as a part of their dues, because originally it was not, because of how dues are collected at the meaning the rates that dues are collected. So, but now they have it. So they are going to Andretti's on May 8th. The cap decorating was one of those things that was not able to be done because I could not purchase another cap for them. So there is another option. They can either create a topper, they can create a topper, or they can buy a topper from Amazon, decorate it, and then attach it to their cap using either the little transparent glue dots or Velcro. Um, I can create toppers because I do have a Cricut machine and cardstock of various colors. If they want me to print out a topper for them, I can. They can pick up a topper and an instruction guide from me next week for decorating a cap. That is an option for them because they cannot have a decorated cap at graduation. They can wear a decorated cap at pre-commencement. So this is an option for them if they really want to have a decorated cap at pre-commencement. And again, they can pick up a topper and instructions from me in my room C209 starting next week, April 20th through 24th. This week, today is the first day of senior week. So if you see your senior leaving the house dressed strangely and not in uniform, this is why. So today was Celebrity Day. Tomorrow is going to be time to clock in. Friday is the soccer mom versus barbecue dad. And then Monday is teacher versus student swap day. And then Tuesday will be the baby photo day. So the reason why we're doing this in the middle of the week is because we have kids who are leaving to go to Grad Bash on Thursday. So we wanted them to be included in their senior week. So this week, they will be dressing out of uniform. On Friday is our senior cookout. It will take place on the softball field, and it's a relaxed event with food, games, and activities. The food is catered, and that's the menu there on the screen. They can bring blankets, chairs, games, positive attitudes. I have inflatables for them. There are 7 inflatable games, and there is like a 65-foot obstacle course. It's an inflatable that they can play in. Um, they have asked if they could do water balloons, which they can, but they will be on the tennis court, and they will have to clean up after they're finished throwing their water balloons. But it basically is just a fun day for them. It starts for them at 11:30 a.m. and it ends at 3 o'clock p.m. And that is this Friday. Parent volunteers are welcome. You can sign up. You can just come out and just enjoy the day with us. On April 24th through the 25th, that is when the kids will be at Grad Bash. That's when we'll have the decorating of the lockers. And this year we're going to do locker boards instead of actually decorating on the lockers so that we don't have any damage from glue and tape. This flyer actually is one that was provided to you in one of Miss Mason's newsletters right before the break, where it gives you the dimensions of the locker so that you can create a board out of is it styrofoam board, or poster board is a little bit too flimsy, but like a styrofoam board, and you cut it out according to the dimensions and you can decorate it however you want to, and to place on the students' lockers. And you attach magnets to it so that it can just stick to the lockers. I will be here on those 2 days from 12 p.m. to 3 o'clock p.m. I will also have the students' locker numbers just in case you don't have them. The other thing that this does is that, I mean, the kids get excited when they see their lockers. And also, if there is a locker that's mistakenly decorated, it's very easy for me to take it off one locker and put it where it belongs, because sometimes your students will switch lockers with their friends. And this is just a meaningful way to show your student love and encouragement as they prepare to graduate. The senior brunch will be held on Saturday, May 2nd, 2026 in the cafeteria from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. And this is another event that parents can volunteer to help us sign in students or help us just get get everything together for it. The theme that your students pick is the golden hour, and the attire is sophisticated casual. I don't even know what that means, but to them, they know what they had in mind, and they have this vision of what they want it to be. It is catered by a caterer, and this is the menu at the bottom. And again, that day is a Saturday because the students prefer having a Saturday where they can relax and enjoy their friends as opposed to having it in school when they have to rush to get everything done. May 1st, 2026 is College Decision Day or just Decision Day. It's located in the gym. It's from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. That's when the students will come and visit with our seniors to see where they're going to school, and ask them a lot of questions about how they got into their schools. The setup is from 8 o'clock a.m. to 9 o'clock a.m. The senior officers will be collecting info from the seniors. They will collect the info about where the students are going so that they can group students together according to the school that they will be attending, and those students will be able to decorate a table using their school's paraphernalia. For those students who want to do something by themselves, they do have an option of bringing their own table to decorate for a college decision day. And it could be a college decision, it could be military, it could be entrepreneurial, it could be employment. Whatever it is that they want to show off what they're doing after high school, they can show off at decision day.
I have a question.
Yes.
As far as decision day goes, do you know when they will be collaborating with when the leaders will be collaborating with the students to find out?
Doing it right now. They have
Okay.
been doing this for the past 2 weeks, so they should be doing it right now.
Okay, so we'll get that information as to the students that are going to the same school and then,
Yes.
okay. All right. And that information will come from the student themselves, correct?
Yes. Yes. This is a student-led event.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello.
Also, we will have from your parents and families senior letters to the class of 2026. So this is another way of showing your seniors some love. We collect letters from family, friends, and they mail them they mail them to the school or they bring them up here to the school. The front office will collect them. They have a box that I have set up for the senior letters. And then we organize those letters and give those to the seniors during graduation practice. And the deadline for that is May 1st. And this flyer is also provided to you by Ms. Mason in the newsletter prior to spring break. All right, so last two events, the big ones, pre-commencement. Pre-commencement is like the rehearsal ceremony. It used to be called baccalaureate when I was in school. And sometimes it was done at a church and sometimes it was done, I guess, like at the school in assembly. But it is like a formal rehearsal for graduation, where students wear full graduation regalia. The ladies, just like graduation, you have to have dresses that don't fall below the gown. It doesn't matter what color dress it is. We won't see it. It's under the gown. They need to be wearing closed-toe black or navy shoes. Heels no higher than 2 inches because our young ladies sometimes have trouble walking in those stilettos. And we've already had some accidents to happen before, so we want to prevent that. So heels no higher than 2 inches, no sandals, no tennis shoes, Crocs, slides, and again, no stilettos. For gentlemen, navy or black slacks, a collared shirt, tie is optional, and black, navy, or dark brown socks and shoes. Additionally, the students can wear academic and non-academic cords because some of them have cords from their athletics and other extracurricular activities that they participate in school and out of school. They can wear those stoles, the medals, and they can wear the decorated cap topper on their cap at pre-commencement only, at pre-commencement. So again, the dresses can be of any color. They just cannot fall below the gown. Closed-toe black or navy shoes are required. Heels no higher than 2 inches. No sandals, tennis shoes, Crocs, slides, or stilettos. For the gentlemen, navy or black slacks, a collared shirt, the tie is optional, and black, navy, or dark brown socks and shoes. That is the attire for pre-commencement as well as graduation. And students do wear their full graduation regalia, the cap, the gown, and the stole at pre-commencement. And it is May 17th from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock p.m. And
I
then
have a question.
graduation is located at the Georgia State Convocation Center. It is May 20th, 2026 from 7 p.m. to 8 o'clock p.m. At 3:30, the students will meet at Arabia Mountain High School. And yes, we do want all the students to come to Arabia Mountain High School to ride the buses to graduation together so that everyone is there on time. We leave on time and we start on time. We leave the school on time and we start the graduation ceremony on time at 7 o'clock p.m. on the dot. Around 5 o'clock p.m., we will depart from Arabia Mountain High School. I don't know the exact time because the county has not given us, but usually it's about 2 hours before graduation when we leave the school. There is parking at the venue. There are a lot of lots around the venue. I would suggest dropping your child off and then going to the venue. There are ADA accommodations, limited availability in the parking garage, golf carts to transport from lots to the venue, and seating is available on the floor, and there is a sign language interpreter there as well. And again, the graduation ceremony attire is the same as pre-commencement. However, only academic cords and medals are permitted, and caps must be undecorated. So again, for graduation, only academic cords and medals, and then the caps must be undecorated. And these are additional important dates that are coming up for our seniors. We have Grad Bash, which is coming up April 23rd through 25th, and that's in Orlando. The cap and gown delivery will be on May 1st, which is Decision Day, and it will occur in the gym around 10 o'clock a.m. The Senior Honors and Awards Ceremony will be on May 6th, 2026 at 6 o'clock p.m. in the theater. Graduation practice and ticket distribution is in red because I think I forgot to put a 3. It said May 1st. It should be May 13th, 2026 from 1 to 3 in the gym. And that is also where we normally have ticket distribution. I do not know how many tickets we will have. That comes from the county. Once I find out from the county, then I tell you. Senior exams will be May 13th through 15th, 2026. The seniors' last day is May 15th, 2026, and so is the prom on May 15th, 2026. Senior Support Week, where our seniors can work on turning in late work and improving their grades in classes if they need to. That is from May 16th through the 23rd of 2026. And then Senior Sunset will be on May 17th, which is at sunset, and that is after pre-commencement, and that will be on the AMHS football field. All right, so We need your help, parents. If you would love to volunteer and help me out with your kids, please, please, please scan the QR code here. And there are dates listed. There are the dates of the events listed. I think the first date is listed is for April 17th, which is Friday, which is the senior picnic. And the others are for Andretti and the senior breakfast or brunch. And again, I'm going to place the recording and possibly the actual presentation on the school's website so you have access to it. And I also will be putting a copy of both in Remind. All right, if you haven't already, these are the Remind codes for your seniors with the last names of A through G, then H through P and Q through Z. They're separated by their counselors. You would text that at to the number 81010. This is where I send messages, especially as we get closer to graduation, of reminding you of different things right prior to graduation to the kids in the GroupMe, but the GroupMe is for the seniors only. It's just the kids. Most seniors are in there, some are not. When they're not, we tell them to contact their class president, Alicia Weaver, or any other senior officer so that they can join the GroupMe. We also communicate with you via the Arabian Mountain High School website. Ms. Mason does an awesome job of putting out a weekly newsletter where the information is available to you. There's also graduation information on the DeKalb County School District website. You can follow the Instagram. This is run by the senior class officers at AMHS_2026. So please, please, please keep abreast of our activities by visiting those social media and websites. All right. I see Ms. Mason is answering some things in the text, and I'm looking because something is missing. Okay, I'm going to have to add the slide. I thought I added it. This must be an older version of the QR code to sign up for volunteering. Let's see if I can find it, the newer version, and I'll put it up there for you all to see it.
Ms. Watkins, I have a question about Senior Honors Day. Considering that Honors Day will be before second semester end, are the honors and awards only looking at, for example, first semester? If speaking just to the academics piece of it?
It is, the awards are usually, oh, there it is right there. The awards are usually for, they get their cords that day, they get awards from the different subjects because the teachers choose the students who show the most promise or whatever in the course. There's also the awards from like the Principal's Cup and like the high school Heisman. Those are the awards, and sometimes there's scholarships that are that students receive at Honors Day.
Can I ask a question about the senior dues prices?
Yes.
Thank you. In one of the slides, the slide entitled Senior Business, it says that the basic dues with prom is $145 and the basic dues without prom is more expensive for $195.
No, it should have been, let's see. No, let's see. Let me go back to it. It should be the other way around because the prom is $50. So it'll be $195 for with prom and $145 without.
Okay, so if the students are not going to prom, it's $145. But let me just ask you this: if they're not participating in any of the senior activities, they're not going to Andretti's, they're not going to prom or any of the, what's the price?
The price is for because they also have to pay for. We have to pay for programs. We have to do chair rental. We have to pay for other incidentals that I need for them to have during graduation. So
Okay,
it's not just that they just show up. Those things cost money. I mean, I have to kind of put on the show.
yes, ma'am. And I wasn't asking what was the price for. I was asking what is the price. Are you saying the price is the
Oh
same?
no, the price
regardless?
is it was it's one without prom it is $145. With prom is $195.
Regardless of participation in any of the other events.
Yes, because they
Okay.
don't have to participate.
I got you. And how do we go about, last question, I'm gonna mute. How do we go about how do we pay the dues?
You pay the dues either cash or money order made out to AMHS, and they come to my class, C209, and I write a receipt for them.
You made out to Arabian Mountain High School, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Ms. Watkins. Sorry I joined late, so I missed the meeting. I'm not a part of the Remind, so I'll try to get with another parent to get the agenda and the items you discussed.
Okay, do you have, I'm going to put the Remind slide up again for you.
Okay, thank you. And you said the prom dues was senior dues was not $195. My daughter paid
For
$300.
those students who did not want to attend anything.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, thank
All
you.
right, there's a Remind slide.
I have a quick question about the senior dues. This is Tawana Rochester. Does the cap and gown are the cap and gown included in the senior dues or no?
It is not.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna have to put in Remind. I'm gonna have to put the sign up for volunteer hours. I thought I did make a slide, but I don't see it.
And I just got confused, so I just need to clarify one more time with the price. So where it says basic dues without prom for basically for $145, that means they don't go to, yes. They don't go to
anything. They get a t-shirt, but they don't participate in any of the events.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
And may I ask, I was told of a fee for $350 in total. What was that fee for?
That fee was the dues. That was the senior dues for the students to participate in all the events that we have.
Okay, so okay, all right, thank you.
So it includes like your child will be going to Andretti.
I think she will be because that's what she told me. It would be $350 in total.
Yes, she's going.
Yeah, okay.
All the students who have paid full dues, they're going to Andretti.
When do the students get their t-shirts and sweatsuits?
They won't get a sweatsuit. They will get because they want an Andretti. They'll get their t-shirt on Friday.
So I have a quick
Uh,
question. If the seniors paid junior dues last year,
That's my
how much
question.
are the dues this year?
If the seniors paid junior dues, well, junior dues is separate from senior dues, but if they paid
Right.
for the prom in their junior year, if they pay for the prom in their junior year, then they don't have to pay for the prom their senior year because they've already paid for it.
So the dues would be $300,
There would be
including,
300.
and that also would include the Andretti's, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Mhm.
thank you, whoever asked that.
Okay, I have a
I'm
question.
sorry.
If your student did not pay junior dues, but only wants to participate in prom as a senior, what is the amount? Because I don't have like a
It's the
log of
one.
like,
All right, so your senior is not participating in any activities. That's what you're saying, just prom?
no, just prom, yes.
It is, I think it's the 195.
Okay, so that's 195 total?
Yes.
Okay, because I was
Yes.
told that it was 175. So
It has a
was I
late fee
told
now.
wrong?
It has
Well,
a late fee.
I already paid the 175. So I
Well,
just need to
then,
make sure that
okay,
I'm
so if you already paid the 175, then you don't have to worry about that. It's already covered.
okay. I just
So
wanted
that
to
they'll
make
be
sure
going
that
to
it
the
wasn't
prom.
anything. Okay, I just wanted to make sure it was nothing from junior dues because I didn't pay it that I needed to pay for senior.
No, no,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay, cool.
Hi,
All
I
right,
have a
thank you.
question. I have a question. When was this communicated about being able to opt out of certain fees? Because we paid the whole 300 and we wasn't
It
told,
was it was communicated in September.
in an email.
It was at a parent meeting and at the student meetings.
Oh, okay. So if the fee's already been paid, it's just been paid, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Good evening, Ms. Watkins. I have a
Good
question.
evening.
I missed the first minutes of the presentation. What day are they going to Andretti's?
May 8th.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I have another question, because I did miss the beginning of the meeting also. Did you guys talk about graduation tickets and how many we get for
We do
graduation?
not have any information on the number of graduation tickets. That comes from the county. As soon as
Okay,
the county lets us know, then I will let you all know.
okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I have a question.
Yes.
If the student already has his t-shirt and sweatpants and all of that and the cap and gown, how much are the dues? Is it the
What do you
same
mean if they?
145 without prom?
Yes. So you mean without? Well, yeah, it's the 145.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
This is Tawana Rochester again. I just want to make sure because I posted in the chat. I spoke with Ms. Wheeler today from the county. And the reason why I proactively went to find out how many tickets we were going to get because we have people that are out of state. And so we needed to make sure that we knew how many tickets that were going to be. So I was told to speak with the Ms. Wheeler. And she said that the children will be receiving the tickets on May 5th, and it will be 12 tickets. And I know you say you're not sure, but is
Right,
Ms.
because
Wheeler a
they haven't
credible
communicated
resource?
that to us.
No, is Ms. Wheeler a credible resource?
I don't know. I don't know.
Miss Will, excuse me. Good evening, parents. This is Miss Mason. How are you guys? I hope
Good.
everybody is well. Miss Wheeler, is it Miss Wheeler in the high school area office?
All I was given was she called me today. Her
Uh-huh.
name is Ethel Wheeler,
Yes.
the area superintendent.
Yes, she's the executive assistant to the high school area superintendent. So if she's saying that it is 12 tickets, then we're going to go with the 12 tickets, but we hadn't gotten the communication just yet. But 12 tickets is going to at least be the minimum of tickets that they're going to receive. If anything is different, I will definitely email you as soon as I get the official notification. But thank you for that information.
You're welcome.
Hello, I
Okay.
have a question.
I'm sorry. I just had a question. I just read in the chat that the Andretti's activity is a lock-in from the 8th to the 9th. Is that correct?
Yes, it's a lock-in. It starts at 11 p.m. We leave at 11 p.m. They get there at midnight, and they are there from midnight to about 5 in the morning. Usually we leave before them because they're tired. They're ready to go.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you. This was very informational. Thank you guys so much.
I have a
Thank
And
you.
Ms.
question.
Broom, it is
Yeah.
important that the students ride the bus to Andretti's. I do plan on attending the event because we don't want anyone driving to Andretti's.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And because my son is a new student there and he doesn't have any of this information. And again, this is just, we're very informational for me. So thank you guys.
You're
Hi, Ms.
welcome.
Watson.
Yes.
Ms. Watson. Is it possible to into the Remind chat as well?
Yes.
So that we can see it, because I got kicked out of the meeting several times. Okay, cool. Thank you.
I will. I will.
Regarding the Andretti's trip, are students able to drive to Arabia Mountain and park their car overnight? Is somebody there to secure it, or should we be dropping the kids off and picking them up?
My car will be here overnight. So we park in the parking lot and then we ride the bus there, and there's never been an issue with any security, and kids do drive to Arabia and park their car.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Kilo, I have a question, and it may have been asked already. I got dropped off the call. But I thought last year there were some dues that were paid. I think that I was told that some of the monies were toward the junior dues and some were toward the senior prom or something like that.
You're correct. They were there. If they paid $100 for prom last year, 50 went toward the junior year, and then 50 went toward the senior year. So those kids who are paying $300 is because they've already paid for the prom. Those kids who did not pay for the prom last year, they're paying the $350 to include prom.
Okay, and does someone have a ledger of what each child has paid? Because I'm a little confused as to what I paid last year versus what I
have the
paid this
list
year.
from the junior class sponsor, and it's already noted in my spreadsheet on who has paid for prom and who has not paid for prom in their junior year.
Okay, is that available to, or I guess to share, or just to let a parent know what they need to pay this year? Because I'm not even really sure what I paid this year. I think I paid something this year, but there were so many different things. So
you can email me and I can give you that information.
Okay. And I'm sorry, when are the whatever dues that are due for senior year, when are they due?
They were due in February.
Okay, then I guess I paid already. Okay, just making sure.
Okay.
But I'll email you for the ledger to make sure that we're on course for my child.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Can you share your screen with the dates on it again so I can plug them in?
Okay.
The Miss Mountain, the actual, if in the school's newsletter, the graduation letter with all of those dates are actually posted in there. And this is for all parents. If you go in, I've kept them in there for the last 2 or 3 weeks so that you guys could have a hard copy of the dates, as well as a lot of the things that Ms. Watkins has gone over in the presentation tonight.
I have a question.
Okay.
So, forgot to order a yearbook. So how does that work with them getting a yearbook? Are there going to be extras?
You would have to contact the yearbook sponsor for that.
So I did
Mr.
reach out to
Calloway.
them. I reached out to the company online, and they have you to get on like a waiting list. Like you have to put your information
I don't
in.
have any yearbook information. That would be
I can
Mr.
check with
Calloway.
Mr. Calloway. If you can send me an email, Ms. Peterson, I will
Uh-huh.
forward that information to Mr. Calloway so we can confirm that there will be additional yearbooks for your senior.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay?
All right. Thank you.
Could I also
Yes.
get that information as well?
Yes. Please send me an email and I will forward that to Mr. Calloway so that he can definitely see if it's so he can respond to you because I know there was a time frame in which we could order, but I don't necessarily have it in front of me. And I'm sorry. My computer is down. I'm on my phone. Let's see. But I definitely, if you shoot me an email, I will definitely send that information out or have Mr. Calloway put together that information so that all parents would have that information. And that'll be in Sunday's newsletter.
All right. Thank you.
You are
And
so
someone
welcome.
asked who was emailing. You're emailing Mrs. Mason.
Yes. Parents, I would like to truly thank you for joining us tonight. I hope you are as excited as I am about watching your kids walk across the stage. We are extremely proud of them. Just continue to encourage them to keep working hard, and let's finish this semester strong. Thank you again. And of course, if there's anything that you need, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We are so excited and we cannot wait to see all of you on the 20th celebrating these babies as they move on in their academic journey. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night.